Hello.
Hi, teacher. How are you?
Hi, I'm very well. And yourself? How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
That's good. Are you looking forward to the weekend?
Yes.
Do you have any plans?
No, actually, I don't have any specific plan. Maybe we will go out with my family or with my friends. I don't know
hmm
yet. Nowadays, maybe you are preparing yourself for the Christmas. That's true?
Um, no, most people do, but I actually don't celebrate Christmas.
Hmm.
But I am looking forward to a little bit of time off, maybe just a couple days. I haven't had a single day off in like 10 weeks, I think.
Yeah,
So I'm looking forward to a couple days at least.
yeah. I think yes. We need to have a rest from time to time.
Yes, I think it's necessary to decompress and all of that good stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So how the weather is like in Canada these days?
It's really cold. Right
Mm.
now it is, I think my dad told me it's 14 below zero. Uh,
Wow.
yes, 14 or 15, I don't remember. But it was so cold that it snowed in one night, like around 12 to 14 inches of snow.
Yeah.
So it's a lot. And so a neighbor was really kind because my dad is around 70 years old and he lent
Mm.
a blow dryer. So, I mean, it's a leaf blower. It's a like an industrial sized leaf blower. So instead of taking 45 minutes to shovel the driveway, it took like, I think 15 minutes.
Mm. Yeah, it's very, very cold. Do you know what? Now we are in winter in Saudi Arabia.
Mhm.
The temperature now it's at night maybe 15, and we find it cold.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
because
Yes.
maybe yeah we didn't used to live in cold weather, so maybe 15 and find it cold. So if we move to Canada, maybe we will surprised a lot.
I think you'll turn into an ice cube or something 'cause it's
Yeah.
really, yeah, I don't think your body would be used to that. But remember, it's not we didn't, it's we're not used to that kind of cold weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it gets really cold to the point where, like, you have to be quick because if you take out, like, a piece of fruit,
Yeah.
into the open air, it can harden, like, it turns
Yeah.
really hard. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's intense.
Yeah.
Um, but,
uh,
it must be nice for you to, like, have a change, because it must be, like, overly hot
yeah.
in over there, so it's nice for you to have some cool weather.
Yeah, actually, as usual, I prepared some question. I sent a message
Yeah,
before the
I
class.
saw that.
Yeah.
I think you gave
So,
me questions here.
yeah.
Yes.
Want to ask about the definitions of some words. Also, we call it's called synonyms. Synonyms.
Synonyms.
Yeah. The first one, uh, what the definition of do's and don'ts.
So do's and don'ts is what you can do and what you can't do.
Mm.
Usually referring to like rules. For
Yeah.
example, you're allowed to do this, this, and this. Don't do this, this, and this. So
Okay.
it could be referring to different themes too, do's and don'ts of maybe socializing. It could be something more physical, like do's and don'ts when handling chemicals. It could be basically it's what you can and can't do when handling or when handling something or referring to a certain situation or topic.
Okay, I will try to give you an example.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, the manager held a meeting to explain the do's and don'ts in the upcoming projects.
Perfect. Yeah, that
Okay,
works. Mhm.
okay. The second one, off and on or on and off.
Off and on and on off. It just when something is usually it refers to anything that's power generated, like electricity. So we say power on for the light. Turn so we say turn on, turn off the light. Power on, power off also is like for your computer, for different things that use electricity. You have a power button, right? So it's
Okay,
on when it's when it's active and off when you're not using it.
Okay, but if someone said that I worked as a teacher off and on for 2 years.
Oh, okay. You could say on and off or off and on, also referring to, it's like an expression when we kind of go back and forth between something. So let's say referring to your job, I worked on and off as a waitress, for example. It means that sometimes I was working a waitress, but sometimes I would stop. So like it wasn't something I did continuously throughout the year. It's something I would work for a couple weeks and take a break and then work maybe another couple months and then take a break,
Yeah.
etc.
So I can understand for short period of time, but not regularly.
For us, a period of time, yes.
Yeah.
Like it's short period. No, it's not a short period. It's for short periods of time.
Yeah, like I work 2 months and stop maybe 1 month. After that,
Yeah.
I return to work 2 months, another 2 months.
Right. You got it.
The third one, through and through.
Through and through. So when we say through and through, it could be either something literal or something figurative. So what I mean by that is, for example, when something is literal, through and through, it could mean you've done something like complete. It's complete. You finished the task completely, or it could mean like, for example, that bullet went through and through. It means it went clean from one side of the shoulder to the other. It went right through. When something goes right through something else.
Okay, I will try also give you an example. I know him through and through. He is a brave man. I know him very well. I know him completely.
Exactly. So that one is more figurative. So not instead of literal, figuratively in the sense that you know him, his personality, and who he is completely.
Yeah. The fourth one, rough and ready.
Rough and ready. That one, I think it sounds more of an American kind of expression. Rough and ready, it means that like you're ready to go, like you're ready for action. You're ready for any kind of difficult obstacles that are going to happen. Usually it's referring to a competition or a race or something along those lines, but it could also refer to something that you're like a big project that you have. It has a little bit of a humorous undertone. You're like, let's go, like, let's go rough and ready,
Yeah. Can we say also maybe something, it's not perfect, because I heard this in a film, but I don't sure if why I understand very well. Not perfect, but good enough to use, maybe?
Yeah, you can definitely use it that way. It really depends on the context.
Yeah.
So usually we would say rough but ready. Like it's
Okay.
like it'll do. Normally when we, instead of using that expression, because it's kind of an outdated expression, we would say something like it'll do, or it's sufficient. It's not perfect, but it'll get the job done.
Yeah, because I remember the actor said, this hotel is rough and ready. I will book a room for 1 week. So at that time, I didn't understand why he say these words.
Right. Yeah. It's not. Was it an old movie?
Yeah. It's an old movie. Yeah, but I don't remember the title. But he looked at the things in the hotel and he said, oh, this hotel rough and ready, but I will book a room. So maybe it's not good enough, but he will stay in it.
Yeah, exactly. I want to say it'll do because that's how we say it in Canada. Like, we'd say it's good enough.
Yeah. Okay, another one, be sick and tired of something. Okay.
When you are sick and tired of something, it means that you're fed up. You're done with it. Your patience working on something or dealing with a certain someone is up. You have no more patience for what you're doing. That's why we say you're sick and tired. For example, we have a common expression. We say, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Yeah.
Meaning like I'm done with being sick and tired.
So can I understand maybe he annoyed or he bored of something?
Yeah, annoyed and bored and frustrated,
Yeah,
slightly angry. He's just there, kind of aggravated about something.
yeah. Can I say I'm sick and tired of my work and I will take 3 days off?
I'm sick and tired of yeah, there's you could say I'm sick and tired of work or of my job and I need a couple days off, something like that.
Yeah. The last one, leaps and bounds.
Leaps and bounds. So
Yeah,
careful with your P's and your B's. So leaps and bounds means that you've done something, you've progressed tremendously on
yeah,
something. So, for example, she's definitely got improved leaps and bounds. It means that you've progressed or done something really quickly or
oh yeah,
really like tremendously
yeah,
advanced in a project
yes,
or something.
yeah. So can I say, I see, I say. So can I say, she
Yes,
is
yes.
learning English leaps and bounds. She will be a good teacher. So he is learning English quickly, very fast.
Yeah, she's learning English leaps and bounds. Yeah, it works. Another way that we say it, normally you'll hear people say she's leaps and bounds ahead of the rest
Yeah,
of the maybe the classroom when it
yeah,
comes to class. Hmm.
yeah. Thank you for your explanation.
Yeah, of course, anytime.
I don't know how much we left, how
We
time.
have a little over 3 minutes left.
Yeah,
Those are really easy. Like, well, they were not easy, but like they're common expressions. They're not too difficult to understand, I think.
yeah. So as native speakers, do you use these expressions or synonyms?
Yes. So some of them, yes. Like I said, there's one we so okay. Do's and don'ts we do off and on and off, through and through. Rough and ready, not really. We don't really
Yeah.
use that. Sick and tired, yes. Leaps and bounds, occasionally. It's not
Yes.
really, but you'll hear it and people understand right away what you mean.
I think
It's
it's
not.
yeah.
Mhm.
I think it's important for learning English to learn or to understand these structures, especially when we listen to slang language, movie or series, or when we deal with the people. It's important or not?
It is. It definitely is. Especially with if you keep the like learning about them, and it's important to use them as much as you can because it makes your English sound that much more natural. Although
Yeah.
you know, these slang words are always being updated. Now people say that's so sus or no cap. Um, and those are like now the more, I guess you could say, modern slang words that people use. For example, when you say that's sus, it's short for that's suspicious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Things like that.
Uh,
You'll hear a
uh,
lot more.
so young people use these structures also.
Yes, a lot more.
Mm,
More, I think. Yeah, the younger generation. I call them like Generation Z, like
yeah.
people that were, I think, born over 1996 or 1997. I can't remember, but
Mm,
something like that. Mhm.
yeah. It's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So what are your plans after this class? Do you have any?
Yeah, actually, my sister visit us today. She here with her children, so she will stay with
Mhm.
us until midnight, and she will come. She will go to her home.
She will head back home.
Yeah, head back home. Okay,
Yes. Oh, that's nice. Well, how many nephews or nieces do you have?
maybe more more 12 because
Wow, that's
I have four sisters and all of them are married, and I have one brother and he has three children.
wow, that's amazing. Well, I hope that you have a wonderful time with your family. It was so nice to see you again, or at least hear you, and hopefully we'll see you again sometime.
Thank you. Goodbye.
You're very welcome. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll see you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Shukran. Bye.
Bye.